Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Rob Frangione.
And I'm John Frieders,
coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, and a day G.
Yeah, we're just a week away from Thanksgiving break. This is meaning this is our official Thanksgiving broadcast, and we have a ton of information to update you guys on.
That's right, John. Things have been pretty crazy around here. So what do we have planned for today's show?
Yeah, so we'll be featuring the upcoming underclassmen play, previewing many NCHS fundraisers, as well as a segment on making the perfect pumpkin pie.
Sounds like it's going to be a great show, but before we get into all that, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The underclassmen play, The Lightning Thief, has its opening night this Friday at 7 p.m., and it continues into the weekend with 2 performances on Saturday. The musical, which is an adaptation of Rick Riordan's first book, follows a teenager who, after discovering he was the son of a Greek god, sets out on a journey to retrieve Zeus's stolen lightning bolt and prevent a war amongst the gods. NCTV's Jason Generalis caught up with Hank Durfee on what makes this musical so special. Let's see what he said.
Hi, I'm Hank Durfee, and I play Percy Jackson. A reason you should come see the show is there's so many technical aspects behind the scenes, the set, the lights, the costumes. It's all so great, and so you guys should come see it. A lot of the music in the show is super catchy, and usually when people sing in musicals or dance, it's because they can't express their emotions through words. So I think, especially in a show like Percy Jackson, it adds a lot.
Be sure to go online and buy your tickets, as you don't want to miss this one.
I loved those books when I was younger, so I'll have to check the play out. Attention seniors, applications for the senior internship program will be opening up in December. Remember, it's optional, but it's a great opportunity to develop key skills for the business world. To participate, seniors must complete the application, interview with the SIP committee, and attend 2 mandatory training sessions. NCTV's Catherine Evans spoke with Ms. Dalmazio about the application process and why you seniors should do it.
So there's 2 types of internships. So the first is placed by the school. So that's where students would select and rank internships provided by the school. And then the second is self-design, where students will essentially design and create their own internship based on criteria that the school, the senior internship program, has provided, and my committee has to approve it. To participate, students have to apply, interview, and attend 2 mandatory trainings. So applications will open up early December, and then the deadline is December 7th.
Ms. Dalmazio will be presenting during Building Block on December 4th to go over how to register and access the application, so make sure that you attend. For more information, search Senior Internships on the NCHS website to find old senior internship videos, or email Ms. Dalmazio below. Remember, the deadline is December 7th, and you must complete the application by then to participate.
If you guys can't tell from the lobby, the fall-themed art exhibit has finally opened. Last Thursday was the opening reception, and it went really well. Student artwork in many different mediums from all different grades were featured in the lobby. There's student photography, paintings, drawings, ceramics, and even handmade jewelry. It's pretty clear that the art students have been hard at work, so if you have a second while walking around in the lobby, make sure to check it out.
As most of you guys know, Thanksgiving is next Thursday, and I hope you guys are just as excited as John and I are here at NCTV. If you guys are in charge of baking for this Thanksgiving and need some help, we have Catherine Evans on standby baking her favorite pumpkin pie recipe. Catherine?
Thanks guys. Since we're coming up close to Thanksgiving, today we're going to be making a fan favorite dessert, pumpkin pie. So we have all of our ingredients laid out here. To complete this recipe and make a perfect pumpkin pie, you'll need 1 9-inch homemade or store-bought pie crust, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, 2 eggs, 15 ounces of pumpkin puree, and finally 12 ounces of evaporated milk. Now that we've covered what we're going to need, let's get into the actual baking. First, we're going to combine 2 eggs and the pumpkin puree together in a small bowl. Now in a separate bowl, we're going to combine the sugar, cinnamon, salt, cloves, and ginger. Once that is mixed, add it to the pumpkin mixture. Once that is mixed, you can slowly stir in the evaporated milk, or it can be substituted for cream. Now that everything's all mixed together, we're going to pour it into this pie shell we got here. Now we're going to bake it in the oven for about an hour at 350 degrees. Now let's go put it in the oven. more, so let's take it out of the oven now. So this is the finished product. I think it looks really good. Now let's see how it tastes. I just cut myself a slice. Now let's try it. It tastes really good. Overall, this was a great recipe, and you guys should all try this at home. Back to you guys at the desk.
Wow, Catherine, that pie looked really delicious. And speaking of Thanksgiving, we have some schedule changes with the holiday coming up. Next week is our final full week of school before break starts. Let's look a little more into it. Break starts on Wednesday the 27th, where we'll have a half day with school ending at 12 o'clock. We won't be back at school until the 2nd of December, so enjoy the much deserved time off, NCHS.
Model UN has been very busy lately. The group traveled up to the Yukon Stores campus November 8th to the 10th to participate with other high schools in a United Nations conference. The team simulated an actual UN session and discussed global issues. They took home 3 wins from students Jack DeLippe and Jordan Alexander winning Best Delegate Award and Daisy Marichulo winning Outstanding Delegate. And that's not all. The club is hosting a fundraiser with the Briarwood Nursery, a family-owned business. They'll be selling holiday greens like planters, centerpieces, and garlands. All the proceeds go directly to the Model UN Club so they can attend more conferences. And if you guys want to purchase anything, go to the link below or go to their Instagram at Briarwood Nurseries. Good job, guys, and keep up the hard work.
Guys, the band has been preparing yet another fundraiser to help pay for their Nashville trip in April. This fundraiser is a 20-pound box of delicious red ruby grapefruits from the Texas Rio Grande Valley for a price of $35. This grapefruit cannot be found locally as it's a very high-quality fruit. Half the boxes end up going to food banks or community organizations in Fairfield County. To reserve a box, please go to My School Bucks and get your grapefruit now.
The giving doesn't stop there. Every December for the past 9 years, students attending St. Aloysius have partnered with Christian Appalachian Project's Operation Sharing program to bring Christmas cheer to children and families in eastern Kentucky. Each year, Project 1000 starts in October with the stuffing of the stockings. 7th graders from St. A's pack them with items they fundraise to provide, like toys, treats, jewelry, and toiletries. A handwritten letter from the students to the children is also included in each stocking before they are sent to Kentucky for distribution. Make sure to contact Ms. Otis for more information if you're interested.
Rob, don't worry, we have a few more opportunities to give. Speaking of fundraising, Student Coalition has been hard at work with the Toys for Tots drive in full swing. If you haven't noticed the bins around the school, Toys for Tots is a fundraiser where we try to get as many toys as possible donated so we can help kids who are less fortunate. Please be sure to donate anything you can. On another note, Stuco also has a door decorated event on December 4th. This will be held right after school in room 205. We'll go around decorating doors in the school to make them more festive for the holidays. If that didn't convince you, pizza will be provided. Rob, I know you like pizza, so maybe we can meet there.
You know me, John. Are you stuck on what to get your friends or family for Christmas? Well, the New Canaan Holiday Spirit Week store is available now to purchase gifts. You can get a variety of items like hoodies, vests, sweatpants, blankets, and more. Go to the NC Rams Sports Booster Club website to order now. And make sure you order by December 1st to get free delivery. Even though the holiday season is right around the corner, fall sports are still wrapping up. Let's send it over to Danielle O'Malley to hear more about the end of the fall season. Danielle?
Thanks, Rob. And I'm definitely sad the fall season is ending, but that means the winter season is right around the corner. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself, so let's finish off the fall. I'm Danielle O'Malley, and this is your Ram Sports Report. Girls soccer had a phenomenal end to their season, winning both the FCIAC and state championship. In their final 10 games of the season, the girls went 9-0-1 to round out their final record to 19-3-1. They took home the Class L title for the first time in 15 years, crushing everyone in their path. In the state finals, the girls defeated Sacred Heart Academy by a score of 1-0 with a fabulous goal from star striker sophomore Claire Greisen, assisted by senior captain Paige Place. NCTV's PJ Neville interviewed Claire on how the season went.
The road to get there was a bunch of ups and downs, but our team ultimately came out on top, and they put so much hard work into this season, and I'm so proud of every single one of them. I think our team played exceptionally well, especially our defense. They played, nobody was getting by them. Our midfield was strong, and our offense finished in the offense.
Just as they had been all season, the defense was on lockdown mode for both playoff runs, allowing a total of only 5 goals across 8 FCIAC and state playoff games. We here at NCTV would like to give a huge congratulations to the girls on a great season. Football is back in action, tacking on 2 wins versus a fiery McMahon team and an 0-8 Bridgeport Central team. The offense showed up big versus McMahon, scoring a touchdown on all but one drive. Junior wide receiver Andrew Esposito led the charge with 3 receiving touchdowns. Last Friday, Bridgeport Central came to town to play the Rams in their final home game of the season. The boys rolled past them with no problems in a dominant 42-6 victory. Now, the game everyone's been waiting for, the Turkey Bowl. The Rams look to make it 7 in a row in the heated matchup on the road versus an 8-1 Darien team. Just a reminder that Turkey Bowl tickets have officially sold out as the deadline closed yesterday. Hopefully, you already bought a ticket because none will be sold at the game. The game starts at 10 at Darien, so we expect everyone to be there. And if you can't make it, make sure to stream it live on our YouTube at NCTV 78. Freshman Gabrielle Savelli wrapped up her cross-country season with a strong finish, placing 57th at the State Open Championship and running a personal best of 19:42 for the 5K. For this, Gabrielle, you are our Ram of the Week. If you would like to nominate a future Ram of the Week, please email us at nctv78@gmail.com. With the season behind her, Gabrielle and her teammates are now shifting their focus to indoor track, ready to tackle shorter distances and new challenges. Girls Swim and Dive has come to a close, and the team had a fantastic conclusion to the season. Last week, the swimmers took 2nd place at the Class L States meet, then followed up that performance with a 4th place finish at the State Opens meet. Backing that placement was junior Lenny So's 4th place finish in the 100-meter breaststroke and the 200-meter freestyle relays 5th place finish. The divers had their State Open meet last Thursday, where star divers junior Emma Kelly and sophomore Julie Frangione took 1st and 7th respectively. Girls, congratulations on an incredible season. After their huge win over Cheshire in the first round, field hockey state campaign came to an end after losing 2-0 in the quarterfinals to Brantford. But we want to give a huge congrats to junior Cara Passios, who made the All-FCIAC first team, seniors Ella Healy and Serena O'Connor for making the All-FCIAC honor roll mentions, and a big congrats to the whole team on a great season. As you all may know, last week we held the annual upperclassmen school volleyball tournament, and just like every year, the competition pulled in a massive crowd and the championship game was ecstatic. The results had students on the edge of their seats as the majority of the game was either close or all tied up. At the end of the finals, NCTV's Thad Burley caught up with 2-time champion junior Dylan Ho, who had the game-winning block.
All right, who am I here with? Dylan Ho. How does it feel to come out on top today? It feels amazing. I just want to thank my team, Chris Cuesta, Cole Campisi, Teddy Blanc, Nathan Denning. I'm so proud of all of them, and it's a real team effort.
How did it feel when that final point was scored?
I just knew it was going to happen, been here, done that kind of thing. Cole Campisi said before the point, you're going to block this, and, I did. So.
Hey, 2-time champion. Congrats, Dylan, and bring him up.
We also want to congratulate Chris Cuesta, Cole Campisi, Nathan Dinning, and Teddy Blanc for coming out on top and playing close to 2 hours of volleyball. That's all for high school sports news, but in other news, NCTV sports podcast Beyond the Whistle just put out a new episode yesterday. Let's take a look at a clip from it.
Who had the best performance in Week 10?
Jamar Chase just went nuclear. 11 catches for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns. Had a 70-yard long touchdown. That's 55.4 fantasy points. Enough said. That's it. How can you not go with anyone? How can you go with anyone else? I know you're going with someone else, but how can you go with anyone else?
You can't.
Thank you.
Marquez Valdez-Scamp.
Oh,
Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, he's just a deep ball threat every single play. You got that 67-yard moon ball from Derek Carr.
Jamar Chase had the same thing.
Yeah, but he did that with Joe Burrow.
Before I go, I want to give a big congratulations to all our Rams athletes who officially signed their letters of intent to play collegiate sports at the Division I level. This senior class had 15 athletes sign, which is a huge accomplishment. Good luck and congrats to everyone playing at the next level. That pretty much does it for the fall season here at the high school. Congratulations to all our Rams athletes on amazing seasons. This year is definitely one for the history books. And good luck to all our winter athletes whose seasons are going to be here before you know it. That's all from me. John, back to you.
Thanks, Danielle. Rob, I don't know about you, but I'm excited for the winter sports season. I know you're a big track guy, so you have to be excited, right?
That's right. I've been looking forward to the indoor season since last spring.
No, we're talking about winter sports, but lucky for us, the weather has held up for the end of the fall sports season. Let's see how the rest of the week looks with NCTV's Mahdi Elmernissi for weather on the first time. Mahdi?
Thanks, guys. I'm happy to be here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the weather lately because we are starting to look at winter weather. I'm very excited to be here announcing weather this week, upcoming week. What's up, NCHS? I'm Mahdi Elmernissi here to give you this week's weather report. Today, there's going to be a bit of rain with highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s. Tomorrow, we can expect the rain to continue with the highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s. Friday has a high in the 40s and low in the 30s, with the rain still persisting. We definitely need it with the drought we've been through recently. The weekend looks similar with highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s on Saturday, and highs in the low 50s and lows in the 30s on Sunday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, starting to get prepared for that winter weather. That's all from me. Back to you at the desk, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Mahdi. We're definitely feeling that Thanksgiving weather now, but before we go, we want to remind everyone to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at NCTV78, and subscribe to our YouTube channel also at NCTV78.
I'd also like to wish a very happy birthday to Tyler Anderson, Devin Bollinger, Thad Burley, Nicholas Gutierrez, Abriel Jimenez, Alexander Jimenez, Alexander Sillo, and Peyton Zambrisky. I hope you guys all have a great day.
It's a lot of birthdays. We leave you now with NCTV's Ryan Bell and Claire Greisen finding out the best spots to get French fries in New Canaan.
Have a great rest of your week, NCHS.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Bell.
And I'm Claire Greisen.
And today we'll be reviewing French fries from around New Canaan and ranking them.
We'll be going to Tony's Deli, Pressburger, and NC Chicken. So this is our first fry, and it's from Tony's Deli. Let's see how we like it.
Alright. First off, just shape-wise, not a curly fry, just normal looking, so average on the point scale.
The texture is really nice. It's not too crispy, but it's nice and soft, and I also love the salt that they put on it.
Yeah, that is good. Softness is really good. I think too many fries are crispy, so actually this is kind of the perfect balance between them.
This is a really good fry.
Overall, very good.
Next stop, we're here at NC Chicken, and just looking at this fry, you can see all of the seasoning on this fry. So let's see how it tastes.
Yep. You can taste that right away.
That
seasoning,
is really good.
Seasoning makes that fry. I'm going for more. I mean, when you come here, you gotta ask for the seasoning on the fries. That's what makes it different than every other place is the seasoning. I think this might be one of the best fries in town.
I also love the shape of it, how skinny it is, but it's still so soft too. This is our last stop, and we are at Pressburger, and just by looking at this fry compared to all the other places that we've been to, it's a crinkle fry, and it's also a lot bigger than all of the other fries, so let's see how it tastes.
Yeah, also just visually, a lot more salt on this one than maybe one's past, but seasoning-wise, a little less. So here we go. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Nothing to write home about, you know? Yeah. It's like, you have your softness, you bite into it, it's like, it's just missing something that I think NC Chicken had.
Yeah.
Which makes it the best for me. This one, it's all right.
Just tastes like a normal fry.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have it, like, I'm not gonna not eat it, but it could be better.
Yeah. After trying some of the best fries in New Canaan, here are our thoughts.
If you're going for texture, you gotta go to Tony's Deli. It was the softest of the three fries, but it did lack in the seasoning department.
If you want seasoning, I recommend going to NC Chicken, even though they did lack in size.
And if you're wanting something different, I'll pull it in the bag right here. Just go to Pressburger. You have the crinkle cut fries, so a new shape, and there's a good amount of salt in it, but again, it does lack compared to the other two.
These are our thoughts about some of New Canaan's best fries. If you'd like to see for yourself, I recommend going to these places.
That's it from us. Ryan Bell, Claire Greisen, signing off.